Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. I hope and pray, whoever you are, wherever you are, you're well, your families are well. Please guard your health and that of your loved ones. God willing, we can stay healthy and get through this difficult time together. One way of staying healthy, I believe, is to get outside a little bit, breathe the fresh air, see Hashem's beautiful creation. That's why I'm filming outside right now. I hope you get distracted by the trees in the background and the chirping of the birds, because I believe that can calm your mind, ease your spirit, give you vitality as much as, or more than anything I can say. I also want to share some words of Torah with you, and Torah is a way of illuminating our minds and our hearts and giving us life and strength. We begin a new portion of the Torah, new book of the Torah, of Leviticus, Vayikra, this week. The first three words of this portion, the first word actually, is remarkable. Vayikra el Moshe, and God spoke to Moshe, and God called to Moshe. Vayikra means, and he called. Vayikra el Moshe, and God called to Moshe, and then gave him a bunch of commandments dealing with the tabernacle. Why is the first word remarkable? And he, meaning God, called? For a number of reasons, but one, if you actually look at the word in a Chumash or a Torah, the Aleph, the last letter of the word Vayikra, and he called, is smaller than it should be. Why? Our rabbis explain it's a sign of Moses' humility, his anava. He didn't want to write down a word that shows how intimate and dear the relationship between God and him was. And if he wrote Vayikra and he, God, called fully, that would be bringing too much glory to himself. So he wrote the Aleph small, a sign of his anava or humility. I want to talk about humility for a second. Is it important now in our present situation? What is humility? Humility doesn't mean I'm a nothing, I'm a nobody, I can't do anything right. We can't have that thinking. We got to work against that. Humility, our great rabbis say, is built on the foundation of knowing that you are special, strong, unique, and unbelievably great. You have incredible potential. Judaism teaches that not only your actions, not only your words, even your thoughts are powerful. There's untapped greatness, limitless greatness within you. But on that foundation, lest that greatness go to your head and you want people to look up to you and praise you and flatter you and get honor and you look down on others, no. That's what humility means. Humility means I recognize I'm great, but I realize it's a gift from above. Any talents I have, my very soul is a gift from God. And I see the greatness in others. There are people who have better talents than me in different ways. Everyone has something that I don't have. So I see my own greatness, but I honor the greatness of others, and I see everything as a gift coming from Hashem. That's humility. We have to have the humility not to think we're the expert on the crisis. We have to listen to the health experts who tell us to distance ourselves for our own good and for the good of our whole society. You know what? Shabbat is also about humility, because it's about saying, I'm not the center of the world. I'm not the master creator with a capital C. I step back one day and see there's a bigger picture. And all the mitzvot of the Torah, listening to a higher authority that wants us to have good in our lives, it takes humility. Have a wonderful Shabbos. We should realize our own greatness and the greatness of others and the greatness of Hashem, the beauty of Shabbos. That's true humility. Good Shabbos.